I don't think
Yeah. Take it off.
It's the best thing to do right now.
Yeah, we need to take it off.
Due process, formal action require resolution.
and a vote.
And the other thing, who authorized putting it on the website? Everything else has been put on that website. It has been voted on.
You are just supposed to.
I'm not,
It's not personal, it's the law. Oh, it's the law. Oh, the law.
it's not me. Again, I bet you I have received, I know 8 phone calls, voice, text, emails about this, and I'm addressing what people brought to me. Everybody's making it sound like it's me.
If
It's
it was a
not.
misunderstanding, it was misunderstanding. You guys all agree that it should, that the link should be put on there. Not a big deal if you wouldn't have made a big deal out of it. If you kind of made a big deal out of it. So
The
now
people
it's,
have come
so go
to me
ahead
and
and make
asked
your
me
motion.
the people have come to me with a concern, and I'm addressing it, which that is our job.
My thing we would do is you take it out there, apparently there's some laws broken in our township, find out what the RC says about it in detail, and really give us something wrong. That's not her opinion. I mean, you know, I mean, no one wants to get trouble. I think it's a pretty stiff findings too, guys. Pretty stiff findings.
We all have a recommendation, we all have a thing. She's, is our township legal representative, and she should provide the legal terms to do that. And then, question goes, I mean, obviously, they can still record, and I asked a while ago, about passing the deal for the microphone. That we can address this.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to get done. There's a problem brought to me.
You know, we've said for the last year, we need to be recording. Every meeting I go to is recorded, video, audio, all that kind of stuff. And I think this would be a good thing, especially for you guys, when we get to go back and listen to 3 hours of conversation. The little simple recorder there would help out a lot.
And what we could do with this recorder, and I know it's not the fix, but it's a start to fixing our problem until we get somebody in here to see what it's going to cost to fix this recording system for the room. Like I said, I will donate this. I've already donated this to the township, and I'd like to give it to Kathy. One, it would make her job a lot easier to keep track of the minutes. What we can do is put it right up here, so that way it records all of us, then it would record people coming up to the podium. And I was told that it would record quite from the size of the room, and it would record the majority of the people. But this up here at the podium, up here talking here, it will definitely pick it up. Then this could be our official minutes. This would be our fifth, and then Kathy would keep it on file just like she does all her other stuff. But this is one, this gives her something to refer back to make sure that minutes are accurate.
But she would have to keep possession of that.
Yes. Do you? I didn't look into it. I just got it. I had somebody pick it up for me today because I was at work and I wasn't able to leave work. Yeah.
That's a long time to use them.
They all
But
are lost.
it's the only thing I've done to is put the batteries in it, so I would like to give you guys some.
There's a card that just plugs into the computer, correct?
I
And it will
don't-
translate.
I opened it up, I put the batteries in it,
Okay.
that way it would have batteries in it. It has not been set up or nothing like that, I don't know. It was just told to me that would pick up and handle the recording, it's not, set tape or anything.
And if it's like what we use at corporate meetings for companies I work with, there's a disc that Kathy can put directly into her computer. And it literally translates that onto her computer. Yes, it will save you so much time if it's set up the way of some that I
That's a Philip, I think it is.
you just plug it in and it'll just do its thing for you, Kathy. You don't even have to do anything.
Pick up on your screen and hit print, that's all you did.
Union Township's recording of their meetings already up. They had their meetings, but obviously a whole lot quicker. What they do is, they have a camera of the computer in their building, is recording, they have a YouTube channel, Union Township Trustees. They record their meeting live, when the live meeting's over, they do a video done over YouTube, and it can't be, yeah.
Not an outside person.
Yeah, it's on a computer that they.
Let's just call this.
But one thing, you guys have a higher average meeting count than Union Township does. Union Township doesn't have this many people in there.
Yeah, they didn't have solar.
It's true.
Only thing I'm
And
trying.
so what I'm saying is it's fairly inexpensive to get a computer in this building,
Yes.
because they already have them here, they already have the infrastructure here, and a camera. Hook to the YouTube, hit start when the meeting starts, and hit end when the meeting's over, and it's already uploaded to YouTube, and you're not dealing with this.
Okay, my next question, does anybody know who we can contact?
Can't you contact Grant? They teach computers there. Can't you get a teacher or somebody that teaches it to come in here and set you up? I mean, that
asking
seems
for
so simple.
suggestions.
That leaves it off of Kathy, she's not having to upload it the week after, use an SD card or not.
I volunteer to assist with consulting as well, plus your IT.
So.
You know, my services. The Kathy, I know that. It's very similar to what I think. I'd be happy to help.
Okay.
Citizens report, and the citizens can step up and do it.
They grant would do it.
I remember this.
Yeah, keep us right here in town.
You might be just help us out.
Well, it'd be a good project, yeah. Be a good project.
Does the Tate Township have a YouTube channel? Okay, so that where somebody has to help out with that, I'm not.
School board.
But it'd be fairly inexpensive in to do.
It's pretty easy to set up a YouTube channel. Yeah, I'll help you with it if you want. I'm trying to help you as it is.
Per Julia's request, or suggestion, yes, because and then like I said, if she says it's good, the way we're doing it, I have no problem putting it back up. I just want to, again, I want to make sure that we're not, because she, like she said, her words right here were, let me see. My concerns are that it is not the township creating the video, and the township does not know if it has been edited or modified prior to being uploaded to YouTube. That's the only thing I'm going off of. I'm not saying that you would change it, I'm not insinuating nothing. I'm just going off of her words and suggesting I suggest we take it down, and then, like I said, if everything works out okay, and
I'm here to help you clarify, is from my perspective and everything I've experiences I have, and I understand where her perspective is, what the township's responsibilities and recording is officially what she documents. And by you guys not being involved with the posting, legally, you can't be held by a lawsuit from those recordings if they're done externally from the township's personal recording. It's nothing against you. You guys have a copy of it, or having created your own for personal record, but making it available to the general public puts you in a perspective that you could be sued over it. Whereas if it's being done by the public, it's an open forum for the community to hear, that's digestible by the public and not legally binding for somebody to sue the township for what's recorded, if that makes. Yeah. So
And-
right. So then that makes it.
And if you do make a recording, it becomes public record as well.
And they can be
So,
sued on.
yeah, if you guys make a recording, it becomes public record.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
If it's being
That's what she
posted
said.
by
Yeah.
the community for the community.
Yeah, we went through this down at the
digest,
village.
They can't be sued of something that's gone wrong, as long as what she's recorded is by the book.
You know, we don't want to.
Well, they can only be sued by court recording.
Yeah, that's what it's
Fine,
trying.
fine.
Yeah. That worked out. Well done.
Yes, okay. I forget, I brought it up last meeting. In regards to, the dispensary issues. I know the solar thing is going on, it's an ongoing thing, it's a matter of crossing the T's and dotting the I's. And it directly affects me because it does butt up to my property and I take care of everything everybody does for that. Water drainage thing, I hope to God you can get somebody on it. I've been fighting Rogers Lane for the last 6 years over, it, and it's full of beaver dams. I have pictures.
I don't wanna be the middleman. I wrote down.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll give it to both of you.
And, anyway, on the deal with the dispensary, trust me, I would much rather explain solar panels to my grandkids than friggin' fix your window out here on Main Street with pot growing in it. And believe me, we seen it at Gatlinburg, we've been going to Gatlinburg for 20 years. We went down there in the spring, it was fine, we went back down there on Thanksgiving. Main Street, Gatlinburg. Most everybody's been there, they got the little cubby holes, you can go in, you buy the tickets to Ripley's and all that. They're selling pot out of it, I mean, they're bumping into you, they're in the picture window. The kids are walking by and asking parents what's that in the window. I'd much rather explain solar panels than pot house.
Oh, I know.
Marijuana dispensaries on trees. We have 13 churches in our township, we have 4 schools. I'll make a resolution, put it on trees.
That way we can get, look at the prosecutor, get a resolution going on it.
You mean put trees on any of them going
Get a
in?
moratorium.
Right now, until we get some.
1 year. So we get, people are, some people, something like that.
I think it needs to happen, guys, it's a matter of time. Matter of time.
Moratorium.
They've already been looking at one right here on the corner.
She wouldn't allow us to do the freezing.
Everybody's on the same count.
There have been several counties already, or townships,
Not more than the trees.
Mason, Westchester,
Okay, like tonight, I talked to King Township today, they did it, they put one area, they put that way out on 32, Fairfield, Kansas, Louisville.
Westchester, Mason.
Winchester, everybody. So I just think if we put them through.
Have a building right here in town that's already good.
See, we don't get control over that. That's the village. We're out.
I went to the village last meeting, I brought it up, the village, as a day after tomorrow. I told people last meeting to go, nobody was there, I was the only one there. There was other people there that, just hold on, there was other people there that watched somebody get sworn in, so I brought it up, they're gonna be voting and not have them in the village the day after tomorrow. That's the last thing I heard from that meeting, that they are voting against it. And I said, well, how do you do this? Well, they got the mayor. He goes, I just slam the hammer and it's done. So that's what he does. And he said, day after tomorrow, that's what it's gonna be. None in the village. And I asked him, I said, well, you got 30 days between now and when you're gonna pass it. He said, well, nothing's gonna happen. Well, hopefully it did. But in 2 more days, it's supposed to be passed in the village.
They banned it a couple of years ago, actually.
They tried to put one next to Bishop's.
The medical dispensaries, they wouldn't allow them in the village. They already did that once. Maybe it's recreational, it's different, yeah.
It's a whole new ballgame.
Whole new ballgame.
Whole new ballgame, we gotta start over.
Whole new ballgame.
We got Lucinda.
Good for the board. I've got the Ohio revised code on that. That is 3780.25. And it basically says that the local authority regarding adult use cannabis. In section A says legislative authority of the municipal corporation may adopt an ordinance or a board of trustees may adopt a resolution by majority vote to prohibit, limit the number of adult cannabis operators permitted in the sector within the municipal corporation or within the unincorporated territory of the township. I'd like to copy this.
You guys got anything?
Our zoning and putting it in zoning resolution.
Prohibiting it?
Yes. Yes, someone just right then came to our meeting and asked, hey, stop this now, so that our zoning inspectors, they can do the proper wording and do the proper change.
That's what I'm saying.
My concern there, is,
Yes.
and it might be totally different, this is just lack of knowledge, but my concern is, okay, Dale Arnold, he's the solar expert I talked to. He suggested on solar not to totally ban it, because if they ever took us to court, we would lose. Maybe we should take that same outlook on just restrict it. That way, we're not saying, no, you can't have it.
That's why, that's what they're doing.
Right.
You have to go off the resolution.
And he goes through Julia on everything, all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed. Because,
Make the rules so far.
and when we did a resolution for the solar panels, we restricted it to just a few acres, not 100 acres. So we're not gonna have any large. They can come in with a small.
So, what you said, freeze it, and then we'll come up. I guess, how the stuff can come up, we can bounce ideas across each other.
Table it, especially in the, like, I'm all for it, but it doesn't.
So I need to make a motion to freeze it for a year, correct?
That's what they don't want to do. We can table it until someone talks to Julia, you guys can talk to Julia.
What about
Well, I asked her how we can, whatever verbiage we, just like she's doing for them.
So you guys
What
table,
about restricting it until you get the verbiage? That way someone can, if you
well,
table it, somebody can come in tomorrow and
That's what
not like it.
No, moratorium.
They can't, it's not in our.
see, we put a table on it, it's pretty much frozen.
And if zoning, they have to go through your zoning to get it set up.
What I'm saying is not in our zoning, so.
Right. So right now, there's nothing.
Okay, let's just go
It's
ahead.
like solar.
Yeah, let's, one thing is, maybe we need to, I don't know, I'm trying to base this off the same thing we're doing with solar. We had ideas and we're giving each other ideas. Maybe we should do this about this, or that's what we're looking for, and she could merge together. That's what she's basically telling us to do with solar. Come up with some stuff and she'll put it in proper terms.
We'll try to get these.
I think these other townships are doing moratoriums because this is fairly new. And so I think it would behoove the township to come together with others.
This could be something simple, we got it together in a month. So it sounds
Right.
See, that's just it, they're licensed, and obviously, you know, they're licensed, they're their own federal license, and the county's not issuing these licenses. Go through government.
I talked to another county this past week, and right now, we can freeze. And we can go ahead and ban it, but we want to do it the proper way, the legal way to do it, so don't do something else.
Well, what if we take this like alcohol? Alcohol, you can't have it within so many feet of a school, a church, or a daycare. Why don't we, come up with, so many feet? Well,
About a mile from the school.
well, let's keep
Because
this.
that takes care of the village, but not the outsides.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, it does, because I've got a church out there, it's called, I call it Wigginsville Church, but it's Wigginsville Church, there's one out there, there's one on Lake Chapel, all the different daycares. Let's, okay, we were saying 2,000 feet off of 125 and 133 for the solar. Let's say 2,000 feet from any daycare, church, or, school.
That's still a lot of property in between, isn't it?
Yeah.
And somebody could grow up something out of their house.
No, within the town.
What's your township?
I retired January 1st, so I don't know what the final thing they came up
What
with.
is this?
They usually, when we don't want it, we try to stop it all.
How about if I get the free?
The big cities are
Put
over
a freeze, the most money where they want all of it, one town. These other townships, people, see how it's done.
The moratorium just gives you a year. You can resolve it in a month or two.
Well, the freeze will do the same thing. It's, go ahead. I'm just thinking, what if we say it's located in an area at the far edge of our township or something like that, that way we're not totally prohibited, we're not opening ourselves up for lawsuit.
We're protected right now. They can't bring one in.
There's no zone.
We're protected. All we have to do is legal description of it.
Are you talking about prohibiting it?
Well, a lot of the other townships, that's what.
Well, would that open us up to lawsuit?
Well, that's what we.
Well, what the Navy Township, they took way out on 30 feet. They said, you want to put it, can't put it in town, no place else. So they did put an area that they can put it, but it's out in nowhere.
Sound good? No, we can discuss that. What area you think of?
People know.
We can discuss that.
Right, I really want to order it.
That's all I'm gonna do.
That problem.
Someone fill out what's that about some.
Not legal, it's not happening.
Here you go.
So what we,
We are. What was next?
it's not our zone.
We can't accept it, it's not.
Well, I'll get over to you this week, find out exactly how we did it.
Oh, yeah, the solar wasn't in there.
I'll be quick, just on the topic of moratoriums, maybe I found this stuff in the Ohio Township Handbook from the Ohio Auditor. Food for thought for Julie, a question about moratorium. Is the question specifically that the Board of Trustees can't pass a moratorium, but the zoning commission can? The reason I asked the question is, question in this book, can the Township Zoning Commission impose a temporary moratorium on the construction of residential units? The answer is yes. The zoning commission has the authority to slow residential growth until its infrastructure is improved. 2003 opinion of the Attorney General number 2003-024. If they can pass a moratorium to limit residential growth, it implies, but of course need a lawyer to weigh, that they may have the authority to impose a moratorium for other reasons until we can be ready for what they're proposing to do. So when we asked the question before, is we do a moratorium, well, maybe the board itself cannot, but the zoning commission may be empowered through statute to do that. So just food for thought to, clarifying questions, say how we handle these processes, and then maybe we can revisit the question about solar as well. Make it more.
We could, if Julie's already got started, we could have this. That's yes, the reason, if you won't call, make sure we're clear. You won't call
On Julie or
you said you're gonna call Batavia.
Batavia.
Are you also gonna call Julia? See about it? Because she obviously knows that.
let me see, let me get over to Dave's people, and then we'll go over.
But then that means we have that.
Okay. Let me get her paperwork and see how they do it, and that was all. Like I said, she should have her paper. They wouldn't do it just not it else.
Okay, anybody else got any questions or anything?
Now, do I have permission to put the letter for Calhoun in the
And you never took the vote on the microphone either. You're not going on, I mean, I want to clarify one thing though. You did say, oh, go ahead. But you could have a microphone from your seat, is what you said. The one paper you read. But anyway, go ahead.
Good on that. Maybe something, everything's a lot more understandable, people do watch it if they can hear it. There ain't nobody, yes.
Right, it's no problem, I don't have a problem if somebody wants to. We'll just say.
What I'm trying to say,
On the video.
Right, just don't put it on.
Yeah, he can put it to
I
anybody he
did,
wants.
I did make a couple phone calls today, video recording companies, to see kind of an idea what the cost would be for professional development. There might be some costs we can't do, but yet that's paying way down the price.
So to get all understand, just want a resolution saying yay or nay for
We'll say,
Greg to go to his camera and his microphone.
well, he can put his camera in the back, where it's not obstructive to the people, put the microphone up here on the board like he was. So, yes or no on that? Those locations. I'd like to make a motion to accept the locations we just discussed about for the microphone and.
Yes,
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, just to.
The only thing that's different is
right, you disconnect, right?
I took three off, I'll check for the
To make sure. And so we're good on marijuana. You want to just,
We gotta make that. Okay. I'd like to make a motion to move into executive session to discuss the street department matters.
Was it okay for her to put that letter on here? She asked me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
The letter.
Okay. Or, no,
I scanned this and emailed.
Okay, we got a motion to move in.
9:02. Give me 1 or 2 hours.
Yeah, sorry,
Order pizza. We're going into executive session to discuss, personnel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad your dad's still alive.
Are they coming back?
Yeah.
Right, they'll come back.
Yes, that's what I
Hey, you arranged,
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I know where it is back there, but I just, it's right to come back and say,
Come on back.
Yeah.
Election likes twice, and she argues in election once we shoot. She shoots too, that's the problem, but she can't see.
Yeah, are you staying?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Right. Let's stop in and see her. Oh, Nick? Yeah, that's my son. Yeah, stop in, we'll go back here and see her someday. You got her number, don't you? Yeah, call her, you just every time back.
yeah, she was helping.
She ain't much better. I think it gets worse. There, she started falling. She walks from here to that door right there.
That's why I followed.
When we moved into the I mean, it's.
Yeah, that wood's fun.
Yeah, they've improved.
All the way up to Greg up there on the last house before you get to the curb. I own everything up to Greg.
He bought a tape recorder.